Hello, 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 hello. How are we all? Welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program and stuff. Didn't have that introduction planned really. Hello to Kelly, Andrew the Astronaut, Pancakes Plays, blah, 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 blah. Anthony Woosley, Need More Tea, White Raider 12, Gallifrey and Ran, hey, Ray Union. I think that's it. Hello, my mic's on, it's not turned off randomly or anything weird like that. Okay, just adjust the volume on this thing. Lovely. Let's get into it. Howdy to you, Ren. So this stream is different than it was going to be. I did have plans for this stream, but it sort of relied on me getting the video I have planned to get out. So this is a different stream. So yeah, the thing I'm building is not the thing I originally intended to build. There will be an element of research, without giving too much away, involved in this for the next thing I want to build. But yes, I was seeing some satirical propaganda mockery. Fair enough. I've just finished off a bottle of the Tesco Cheethy Imitation Vimto. And we will be later switching to the Nectar of the Gods, which is Diet Tango Apple. Oh, I think I was a little thirsty. So, electric craft. So, one of the things I did receive recently in a mailbag, I feel like cock off Vimto is a common enough feature at this point. Secondary character and a sponsor. Knock off, damn it. I am going to take a look at the Mariana Solar, because that was an exceptionally good example of the sort of thing we should be aiming for. So this is a drone. It weighs... That was weird. Eventually settled on 11.32 tons. It has, I believe it's 2 engines clipped into each other. What's in, hang on, is there yeah. Let me see what I want to see. Dawn electric propulsion system, Dawn electric. Not quite clipped into each other, but 2 of them nonetheless. And that's enough to get some quite good performance from an 11.032 ton craft. Some bullets. It's getting one of those days. Yeah, I'm going to break out the Apple Tango. Does anyone remember, right back in the day, the Apple Tango adverts? I don't know why I insist on like bringing this one out in order to spawn it, because it's not like I have to do that. So let's go 3 Mariana Solars against... I don't know, let's see... Where do I want to pitch this? Cyclone F2. And down to the old patron Kerbals. Dr. Dan, hello to you. Just got to wait for this thing to spawn. You should have put Ion Kerman. Ah, hello John B, by the way. That's some cracking work there. Okay, let's get rid of you. Quick save. And let's start the competition. See, these things are taking off. Oh, for God's sake! It's not a ridiculous amount of thrust. But it just keeps increasing, and I'm not sure exactly why it just keeps increasing, but it does. Already up well past the speed of sound, and we're just sort of waiting for this one to get to within a kilometre, I would imagine. One of them fell behind, now going 400 meters per second. Nearly 1,000 kilonewtons. Nearly 1 meganewton. There we go. I don't know why they are capable of generating such ridiculous thrust. Let me just keep an eye on this. Not you. It would appear there is some sort of speed dependent thing. The slower they go, not only the lower the thrust, but also the lower the specific impulse. And that, it doesn't seem to be linear. They seem to have, I mean, even around the 200 meters per second, they're well over 800 kilonewtons. So I don't know what sorcery you're involved in, Kelly, but this is an impressive craft. Also, very nice and quiet. It's almost weird when you hear the engines of the other craft kick in. Let's oh, gunfire coming in. Take the sorry, I just gets the slightest of smattering on the Cyclone F2. Seems they could do with a little bit of tuning. What's the thrust like at the moment? Ooh. Well far down. Something just blew up. Why are you switching to... You had... oh, for goodness sake. One cyclone down. Wow. Okay. Now it's doing their work. These things are pretty manoeuvrable. Another cyclone takes a heavy hit, nothing fatal. Oh, that's the ground. That's the ground! What's the fuel loadout on these things like? Xenon gas. Barely used anything. Something else has crashed into the ground. It's another one of the cyclones. Now 2 on 1. Oh! Oh, straight past this one into the other Mariana Solar. Which is still coming around and manages to get a decent hit. That's the ground again. That's the ground again. Oh, bits falling off of this thing. GT Kerman, yeah. You are not looking the healthiest you ever have done. Oh my god. Yeah, that's... Oh, manages to get a last-minute kill. As one of the Mariner Solas... No, it's still going fine. I want to see... How's this doing with electric charge? You see, it's not getting... Where is it getting all that electric charge from? Broken, repair from EVA. Maybe the other one will be a bit more instructive as that's blocked by wing connector. Where's all the electricity coming from then? Xenon. This thing may require a little bit of dissection. Okay, fairly self-explanatory stuff. Landing gear, vessel manager, AI pilot, GAL-8, 2 Cal 1000s. So what's it doing? Hello, General Dynamics F-16D. So that one is linked to... This one is linked to the other Cal 1000, which is linked to the Dawn Electric I don't understand. I'm assuming there is some sort of hack going on here, which I think we can probably demonstrate, because if we get rid of the those, these negative thrusts which made it positive thrust. Okay. Basically a slightly more minus, yeah, 0.3 kilonewtons. That's more what I would have expected. Non-Newtonian ball hockey. This is not that impressive. David's rotor was inverted by the other Cal 1000 and made it go fast. Oh, so they got... So they could actually have thrust beyond 100%. And the xenon gas is depleting much faster as well. Pull up. Oh, we've got enough forward velocity to just lift the front wheel off the ground. Kind of. Not quite. How's the electric charge is looking pretty good. I mean, the xenon gas is depleting really rapidly. Surprisingly rapidly. That's the C137 one, these props and arches probably. As Ren said, this isn't my craft, I am just... There's a lot to like about this thing. There is quite a lot to like about this thing. Can I get the front wheel up yet? Nope. Nearly. Almost managed it. We'll reach the end of the runway, not quite at 25 miles per hour. Fruit snack, hello. Yeah, this is sandbox. This is just me trying to make some stuff. Not quite. I could probably fix that. I could probably just get the center, the rear wheels a bit further forward, and that would probably do it. Also, slight dihedral on the wings. Interesting star choice. Come on, pull up. That's not going to work. Oh no, we're about to crash off the end of the runway. How do I stop in time? Well, like that. Flying saucer, avarice, flying donut thing. Could do. 2 months. Good on you. That's not bad going. I can't. I think the key for a... Oh my god, look at that. The glitchiness is strong with this one. It's 11.026 tons. I'm just going to stick you just there for the moment. So the question here is, could we actually make like a proper functioning version of this thing? I don't think that'll quite line up. Could we actually make like a proper functioning version of this thing? Just with what we've got here. So take out the 2 girders, obviously. Deconstruct the wing sections. What's that attached to exactly? And then sort of just go at it again. Try to make something as light as is humanly possible. So for the pods we need like the Octo 2. That'll do us. I'll probably want that in some sort of service bay. Service bay. Service bay, service bay, service bay, service bay, service bay, service bay, service bay. Mark 4 service bay. Service bay 2.5. Please tell me I can tweak scale this down. Yes, okay. Ah, where did it go? Zoomed straight past it, okay. So now... Right, so we have the start of this thing. I'm going to see if I can... How heavy are those xenon engines? It's the... IX... Oop, keep going. There we go, 0.25 tons. That's not a hell of a lot. I just need a small nose cone so this thing doesn't look too janky, and maybe just one on the back there. Okay. Now, does anybody remember how all these wings go together? Oh, God. Well, this thing was like the main attraction, wasn't it? You're not wanting to... I think I'm going to have to start from scratch, really, aren't I? Disappointingly. Right. Aerodynamics. I mean, in reality, you'd want an incredibly high aspect ratio design. But that doesn't really change anything in Kerbal Space Program. Why don't you want to do anything there? Why won't you attach to certain parts of this? Just take you out. Oh, now it's not doing it because, oh, for God's sake. Okay. Where are the bits I'm after? Structure wing type B, structure wing type D, type F. Oh, screw it. Structural wing type D. And another pair of the E's. Not like that. Something like that. As for the engines, I just want to see if I can get this to work with the ion engines. It's just, where are these? So that's as 0.005, and that gives us 0.3. I need a pen and paper. So what's that charge per weight? Calculator. Explosive tantrums counters. I had a brilliant joke. The other joke I heard the other day. Guy goes into to a shop and asks for some sparklers. He goes, I'd like some angry incense, please. 0.3 divided by 0.05. It's like 60. Some of these other bits we get. Zero point 0.04, 2.8. Nope. Those are better. Better charge to weight ratio. 12.6 over 0.14. 90. And 25.2 divided by 0.28. Again 90. We're gonna need a bigger craft. Yeah, maybe not quite what I was going for. These things look a bit more reasonable. We have them hanging back a bit. Okay, I think I'm getting an idea of where I want this to go. So, the hell is that? Oh god, I'm not even gonna not even gonna go for that one. 3 times 2, 1 times 6. That seems to be what's going on here. That's much heavier, but that gets much better anyway. I'm going to do something similar to the aesthetic that the Marina Solar had. And structural wing type J. .1 tons. Stand tail fin. To be honest, the canard, it's not got as much. Could probably do. It's on the inside edge. Not quite far enough apart, are they? Never mind. These are a little bit lighter, and I still think they would do the job we need them to do. How much? We're not even at 1 ton yet. Bournemouth Air Show is going on. That's what the noise is. Bournemouth Air Festival, whatever you want to call it. So, as for these ion engines, these slightly larger ones, yes. See what I can do with these. I think you are straight. Center of mass slightly behind the center of lift, so we just move these forward. That's a bit better. Okay. Let's close you. Mastery Melon Mountain Dew. Oh, brain freeze. E. Solero. Ah, Solero. T Industries, hello. How we did 3.0. Ow. Okay, those those engines cost me. Ground, we are going to need some control surfaces for, don't need to be too big. Normally it's always, yeah, let's stick on the biggest things we can find, but that's not what we're going for here. I suppose we'll just go with the unimaginative name Electric Proto for the moment. Save. A couple more things to work out. Yes, solar panels. Sort of like the look of these. I don't know where I'd put them. Again, that's dragging the mass backwards. Could just have them like that. I mean, it's not the prettiest design, but it'll probably do the job. 4.3 tons. And for the landing gear. I just think we need, what are we looking for? 0.0275. We do need this behind the center of mass, but not by much. Oh, one more notch. Move you up a bit. That's not a lot of ground clearance for those engines. Dare we take this out and see if I don't have any fuel on this thing, do I? So we need xenon. Where are the xenon tanks? Tiny little things. Sort this by mass, it should be easy to Hello Vist, hello Jeb. My mass going the other way. Oh, no, that's the wrong way. That's the monkey. Where am I going to put you? I could do with the centre of mass being as far forward as possible. Just something like that. It doesn't have to look pretty at this point, it just has to work. So that's 0 out of 2. Time traveling bell. This is not. This is not looking promising. What's wrong with you? Status off. Oh, we don't have enough. It's an independent throttle. Because of course it is. We don't have enough electric charge to service both of them. Yeah, more batteries. T-Dog, hello! So we need some form of battery. Not a particularly big one. Throttle, main throttle. Batteries. Mushroom. Please tell me everyone gets that reference. I'll be sad if not. Yay! Kelly got the reference. 11 likes, thank you very much. Banjo. Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same when you had the flash animation, which literally would just go on forever. I mean, not literally forever, you know, obviously at some point the Earth is going to be consumed by the sun and all that stuff. Wait a minute. Okay, we don't have enough electricity generation. And then it happened. Then they did a different version for some football tournament England were involved in. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but it was pretty epic. Okay, we're good so far. Where's our break-even point at the moment? It's about a third. Cheats, infinite electricity. So let's see what would happen if we could. Let's just cheat a little bit and see what would happen if we did have enough electricity for this. I I can't remember how heavy this thing was. Exact itself. To beat our previous efforts, it only has to, it only has to get up to like 10.7 meters per second by the end of the runway. Should be about as effective. Come on, baby, I know you can do this. Yay, it's an improvement. I don't think the ion engines are going to work. Thinking the ion out of a... I'm not sure he'd be happy about that. I think one of the problems is... Where's the IX? I think if we want to do anything like this, we are going to have to go prop. Thrust. Yeah, thrust is almost non-existent at sea level. So... how heavy are these things? That's quite small, that's very small. The other thing is with these, just do what we did previously. And we're going to need to make these quite small. So I think what we need to do, let's do these one at a time, because the propeller blades are going to be, no, I might be able to get away with that. Maybe not. And I think we'll probably only need the one of those. Oh, and I can't get it centered. Damn it all, unless I try to attach it to, like, there. So then it is centered, and then we just do some jiggery pokery to get it back where it was. Some of these aren't quite in line, and it's going to bug the crap out of me. Let's try and line it up right with the back of the rotor there. You're not quite there, are you? So you go all the way. Huh. Now I'm going to want I'm going to want a reasonable angle on these. Main throttle, deploy angle. I'm going to do something similar that I did. Yes. Damn it, not that. So I need to get these pointed horizontally. I need these to sort of be feathered, as it were. Again, this is just a proof of concept. It doesn't matter that they're kind of all overlapping at the moment. It's not bad though, is it? And then I want them all deployed. And then as we deploy, yes. Bets on how terribly this is going to go. Oh God, why is the centre of mass all the way back there again now? It'll do, it's just a prototype. Cat in... hello, Gator Burns! No, not a cat in the background. Oh, their angle slightly back. Yeah, that might look pretty nice. DQ&Q, hello to you. Oh my God, it's gone 8 o'clock. Just time to say, Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way. There are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own patron Kerbal. Yeah, I haven't actually used a manned craft yet. I will have to get on that as soon as possible. As well as your name of the end of the video is access to the Patreon and Discord, access to anything I upload to Patreon, which isn't a lot at the moment, but we'll get there. Motor engaged. What's going on there? Why won't you RPM limit? Oh, I shifted the weight about so much it's not. Motor engaged, torque limit. Okay. Okay, so that's the blades feathered. Revert flight to launch. I want to put my hand in there prop when it's working. I just launched Sunny Vega. Technically performs better than the Ion model. But it does, yes. Technically, it does. Is that what I'm stuck on? Yeah. That's bigger than I thought it was. So here we go. See, we're starting to scale it up. It ain't got no gas in it. Rotation on dem props for that to work. Right. As I said, this is part of the process. Now we're going to start scaling bits up. There's the centre of mass now. Centre of mass is now a bit further forward. This we're going to get level and pull it back a bit, push it up a bit. Okay. So let's feather the blades. Oh, no, that's not. Okay, they're going in the wrong direction. We can work with that. Holy cow, this thing is actually... What's the RPM limit? 460. So we need to get the RPM... Need to get the torque limit up. And then all the way to there. And we just need to... Oh god. Okay, we're gonna need a pair of these. Yeah, your control doesn't seem to be... How ridiculous can we make this? Oh no, it's not doing anything. It's going the wrong way, that's why. Now we can do that. Okay. So that's good. That's taking us up to about... Now the thing is, this is good because the faster we go, the more we can alter the angle we've got there. And keep it going pretty quickly into the earth. Okay. And how's our electric gas? Okay, this is the way forward. See, we've gone past. Right. Okay. Just get you out of the way for the second. This is just to stop it looking, to make it look like it would work a bit better than it currently looks like it would work. And where's the centre of mass? Centre of lift. Okay, that's pretty good. We can take the xenon containers off. Stick these things together. Get these apart from each other a bit. So that was the original one, doesn't it? We want that to go counterclockwise. And we are going to want to, I think, 9. Toggle motor power. Come on, community, hello! HEKVs hit you. I've still got this thing on infinite electricity, haven't I? We've got something that works, though. I think that's the important thing. So we'll need to feather these. Let's try that again. Shoot it with some manner of machine gun. 14 likes, thank you very much, everybody. The other thing is, if you don't want to support the channel by Super Chat or PayPal or Patreon, just drop a like, leave a comment. I think what we need to do is just slowly start this up. I've removed this from symmetry, haven't I? Okay. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I think that wants to be clockwise, that wants to be counterclockwise. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. No, I do not want to turn on sticky keys. Okay, well, I think we've got our first thing we'll need to address. Because, of course, I'm going to need to do these one at a time, aren't I? Oh. These are going in the wrong direction. Counterclockwise, clockwise. And that's torque limit of 1. That's torque limit of 2. So I'm going to take the brakes off. So if we both have them going clockwise. Wrong way. Both have them going anti-clockwise. I'll admit it, this isn't quite what I had envisaged. Torque limit still isn't up. That's what I forgot to do. Feather the blades a bit more. Perfect! Now these two engines should be mirror images of each other. Something going wrong, and I'm not sure what it is. These two should be mirror images of each other. They are not. Going that way, be pushing it forward. This is going that way, be pushing it forward. Why are they not mirror images of each other? That applies to all of them. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no, that's going to remove everything from all of the symmetry. Oh, for goodness. Ah! So they will both need to go in the same direction. Stick this up to 5%, this up to 5%. Why isn't this working? Why is this dragging me backwards again? Ah! Which way's forwards? Hang on. Seems to be working. Still got a little bit of... Not getting up to the giddy heights I was previously. Okay. Here's forwards. Oh, the original Half-Life. I think we've nearly cracked it. I think we have nearly cracked it. In fact, maybe what I needed to do see, they're mirror images of each other here. Increase the deploy direction there. Does it on both sides and they're both pointing in the same direction. Okay. Idea. No, because you can't do that. Oh, God, you can't do two kinds of symmetry simultaneously, can you? Right, contra prop it is. Now, hang on. There we go. So no, not you. My God, it is getting warm in this room. Right, drag you. We are going to fix this. We are going to fix this if it kills me. What I need to do is move that sodding solar panel out of the way. Okay. Then, aerodynamics. So those are the small ducted fan blades. The large ones, yeah. Okay. Now we remove you from the symmetry. because you're going to be going clockwise, which from my perspective why won't you let me do this? Okay, you will let me do this just about. No, not like that. Okay. We're getting there. And this is, I think this is pointing backwards, so yeah, actually counterclockwise is how we'd want it to go. Deploy and deploy and deploy. Yes. 0, 0. And main throttle, deploy angle, deploy angle, deploy angle. Okay, that's one side done. The next side, we do the same. We want the anti-clockwise variant, or counterclockwise. So this is going to be going, so actually this is going to be going clockwise from my perspective. Okay. Right, deploy, 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 deploy angle all the way down to 0, deploy angle all the way down to 0, deploy angle all the way down to 0. Now this is the clockwise, this is the anti-clockwise, so we actually want that on clockwise. Let me just check as we increase. Yes. So again, main throttle, deploy angle, deploy angle, deploy angle. Launch. Outdoors. I just want to make stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to see the beauty of that, to be honest. Yeah, the Air 2, I think one of the things with the Air 2 is you don't need to be dead on. Try and get this brakes. Right, torque limit, brakes off. This is looking better. I forgot the extra solar panels, but that's not to worry. What would happen if I did... What the hell? Oh. That was a little bit weird for a second. Oh, I see. The moment so I have to... What if I tick off infinite electricity? Still going pretty well, actually. Okay, so we have infinite electricity off. Right. I'm not sure I can get this all the way up to... No, I'm going to start losing efficiency there. Okay. And holy hell, this works. Suddenly I don't have the sunlight, and suddenly I do have the sunlight. And off we go again. Here's the thing. If I hit X to stop the throttle entirely, suddenly it's taking me backwards. So I think we need more batteries and maybe some alternative storage thing, but my god, this thing is ridiculous. The other thing I'm not sure if there's any way to sort of do this by throttle but also constrain the deploy angle of these things. So what's the optimal deploy angle? Where do I get to my top speed? Oh, will you sod off? What is the deploy angle at the moment? 56. Okay. $67. 65. 61. So 60 seems to be pretty good. So what we're going to do, get rid of all of these, torque limit, torque limit, and sets all of these just deployed to 60 by default. Oh, do not do that thing. Oh, 59 it is then. The thing is, this is not going to be very optimal. This is the problem with non-variable pitch propellers. This setup for like it's optimal for very fast flight is not going to be optimal for on the ground. Nonetheless, let's see what we can do. Can the F-35 take off vertically if it doesn't have a payload? Right, well that's that taken care of. See, it's not doing particularly well for me here. Obviously the faster it goes, the more optimal those blades are, but it's just not getting past this point. And again, we're back to the situation where I can't quite lift the front wheel off the runway. Yeah, obviously not the A or B. Right. So what about 45? Is that a compromise that will actually make this work better? Five, 45, 45. So I'm quite impressed with the fact that this will work electrically. Rocket assisted launches. That's an op. It's not quite, doesn't quite go in with the sort of all electric vibe I was aiming for. Okay, this is better. So I don't actually have the power in these motors, but then you see, as we get faster, the prop angle gets more efficient. Yeah, and these solar panels still generate enough to keep me going in the air. Yeah, but we're still not up. These things still aren't actually powerful enough to get us all the way to the top RPM. Okay, I mean, hello. Floating you, hello, Gotham. Yeah. Again, it's probably good that it doesn't actually top out, which means all the power of the motor and all the electrical power here is actually being put into thrust. 244 isn't bad, but it's just in that takeoff scenario. I don't need the RTG approach. The solar panel approach apparently provides more than enough electricity to do this. The only problem I'm having at the moment is working out how to get this so that it's... because when I throttle up all the way here, I mean, it's not terrible, but the weird thing is how it gets more and more efficient. Faster and faster we go. So I can pull up here and it's struggling. We're slowing down. I pitch the nose down a bit, let us pick up a bit of speed. We start accelerating faster and faster and faster. And suddenly we get this burst of acceleration, and now I can pull up into this and it's absolutely no problem. And if I pull over too quickly again, we're back to this problem. And then watch the G meter. Watch the G meter as we just go a little bit faster and a little bit faster. Keep watching, keep watching, keep watching, watch it rise, and suddenly we're pulling 4 Gs of acceleration. What happens as we get higher? So obviously the thinner atmosphere means less air to push against. Oops-a-daisy. So let's level off. Come on, you bastard. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Actually, maybe not, because the problem with it is that the pitch of the propeller blades actually gives you something of a... the angle of attack of the propeller blades sort of means you have a most efficient like forward speed. So this is the standard rotor, isn't it? It's the standard rotor. Smaller attachment head allows for more power applied to a smaller space. How big is the heavy rotor? And 2.2 tons. At the moment we've got 0.3. 2.2 plus extra. My other option is, of course, to just get like every third fan blade. Oh, why do you do this to me? I want you to be on 35. Please let me do 35. Why won't you let me do 36? It'll have to be. So one's on 45, one's on 40, 45, 40, and the third one is on 35-ish. Data from 1 to 120 meters per second was instant. That's, yeah. Oh, I can. Oh, damn it. I shall try that. As soon as I can. Just going to see. Okay, yeah, we've got much better acceleration at lower speeds. And I think we're getting a much... Wow, acceleration touched. So nowhere near the top speed we had. If I turn hard... Yeah. I can get back to my top speed much more quickly. I mean, the only other way I can think of doing this is to have, like, 2 different engines. So this is just really good at keeping a constant like a constant slightly above 200 meters per second. Constant-ish. So I think we can probably start to bring some of these down a bit. Those kind of need those, but so it is by no means perfect. I can probably strip down a little bit on the solar panels as well. Good night, Vist. Hello, Joshua Lee. Electric motor-powered subsonic cruise missile. Oh! Again, not a bad idea. Oh, I still haven't said the thing. I've only said the thing once. Super chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way. There are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own little Patreon Kerbal, as well as your name at the end of... what was it? Press hash? What is it you do to get the exact numbers? Sorry, as well as the name of the regular videos, access to the Patreon only Discord, access to everything I upload to Patreon, that kind of thing. And all your kindly donated money goes towards helping me make more and better content for you guys. And if you don't want to, and if you don't have the cash or anything, just, you know, a like or a comment on a video. Even that helps. Damn it, God, hello! Well, that's sort of the point of this. You don't... Let's go back, find another one of these. That's sort of the beauty of this, is you don't... could theoretically just keep going forever, at least, you know, within the confines of Kerbal Space Program. It's PR spray. Anyway, enough of this gentle whimsy. I had hoped to get a bit further with this craft because there were other things I wanted to do with it. But nonetheless, what's keeping all that mass back there? Why is there so much mass back that far? I think what I am going to do is, just because these need pulling out a bit, I'm just going to pull them out to there, and then I mean, we could line it up with the centre of mass actually. Where have those gone? That's not where I meant to put those. Right. They're sticking down, I can rotate them, it's fine. Not quite in line, are they? Can you go up a bit? Just a bit? That's better. Okay. And shift you across a bit, and then on each one of you. Nice. And then we are going to want how much do the Gao 22s actually weigh versus the Vulcans? That's not the right model. Got 0.3. .1. I can get 3 of these for the price of one Gao 22. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Well, not 6 of them. Just move you out the way for the second. Center of mass again. Try to line you up. Then try to dig you out of the craft. Could we do the same on the bottom? Possibly, possibly not. Spread these a bit wider. I'm also going to need... Let's just get up the legacy because we're going to want the old 20mm ammunition box. I think I'm only going to want one of these for space reasons. That'll do. Clip it in a little bit just to make it slightly better looking. What else do we need? We need a weapon manager. Screw it, I'll just stick one to the top of this and the autopilot unit to the bottom. And then we just need stick our little solar panels back in place. And I think we're ready for business. Oops. How's it coming, Smith? Oh, Pattern 92, hello. Not too bad. Not too bad. What pray tell, was someone said there was a thing where you can press something to get exact numbers up here. Anybody have any idea what that was? Click the hash. Where? Click the hash sign. Why was it doing that? 35. No, I said 35. 35.1. 36. 35. Not always compliant. Well, it'll have to do. Just make sure, doubly make sure this is saved. I think this has been good, just as sort of a little bit of research for some stuff I wanted, the stuff I've actually wanted to do, because this, coming to a future video. Just rotate the camera around and try again. It's a bug. Oh, right. Okay. Versus Mariana's Solar. Don't really have time to tune this. It's like as though at certain angles you can move the sliders more finely. Yeah, I noticed get weird little bugs like that occasionally. 21 likes, thank you very much everybody. I'm going to set up this fight and sorry, I'll do this fight and then go. Let's see how we get on with this one. I did say electric aircraft in this in the title of this stream. I had hoped to actually get more than one done, but it looks like that's not going to happen with this one. What's wrong? Is this, does this need... What's wrong with you? This is a bug that was supposed to have been worked out. Yeah, this was supposed to have been... little bug that was supposed to have been worked out in the BDA autopilot a little while ago. Okay, that seems to have done it. I don't know why that did it, but it clearly did. How heavy are these things now? Given that I think most of their mass is coming from their weaponry. 4.61 tons. Why aren't they orbiting to get into... Okay, it looks like we... Where are the other ones? Oh, what are you doing? Obviously there's still problems if the speed drops too low. I'm just going to have to take control of this one for a second. Bring around like this, get to within a kilometre. Bring the autopilot back on. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, that's right. This thing isn't. These things are not going to be chucking out much heat, are they? Like hello. How close do we have to get before we're getting any kind of heat signature off of these things? I'm sort of betting these are giving out more of a heat signature because of the... Surely ion engines must be giving off something. Oh, I didn't put countermeasures on these things, did I? I forgot to put countermeasures on them. You can't control electric thrust and light graph if it's not directly selected. I did tie it into the main throttle, and it seemed to be handling it fine once it got going. I don't think we've got time to redo that, so I will just have to leave that there. This development of this thing has taken far longer than I hoped it would. But this thing shows promise. This thing shows a weird amount of promise. It didn't work well. SAS disengaged. What happened? How can I run out of electric charge? I got infinite electricity. let's keep an eye on the electric charge here. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Let's turn in the electricity off so we know what we're dealing with here. Okay, now we're starting to get a little bit of it dropping down, and then I turn away from the sun. Yeah, it doesn't have enough, does it? It doesn't have quite enough. Where is the sun on this thing? Just tilt it slightly. Okay, it can actually charge up. This thing needs further refinement. But I do not have time to do it. Oh, watch the electrical charge go down there. And then we settle into a nice steady thing and it recharges again. Okay, maybe we do need a little bit more solar panels. Someone said they reckoned if I stuck the nose all the way down, I could get up to Mach 1. I'm not sure I could with the with these propellers as they are. Look at that! Even in a steep climb, I get so close to that optimal speed. That is utterly, utterly bizarre. Engine brake, you seize the engine. It's going faster and faster and faster. Okay. How high can we go before we start losing? Okay, that's obviously sort of like the peak for it. Okay, now into a dive, please. Would you stop pissing about and go into a dive? Now the thing is, it can't deviate too far from that optimal speed. The propellers don't let it. Okay, but I am going to have to leave it there. Can I land this thing? I think we'll just glide down from here. I think we've probably got enough energy. I think the blades might be causing us some issues there. Let's just... Oops, a daisy. Down you go. Oh. And that, my dear friends, is that. Right, I will have to be going now, as I said. Thank you everybody for coming along. Thank you everybody for getting involved with the chat, for all your very kind likes. Yes, I will be back soon. My apologies once again for the lack of the regular video today. Fingers crossed I'll get one out for next weekend. What's happening now? Tuesday, Fighter Clinic. Get your fighters in for Fighter Clinic. Then next Saturday, back to the mailbag. So yes, plenty of stuff coming. Until then, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.